Hello and welcome. Today, we're doing something really special. We're going to journey back in time, all the way to January 1944, to dig into the incredible wisdom from an issue of the Akhand Jyoti magazine. This was written by the revered Param Pujya Gurudev Pandit Sriram Sharma Acharyaji. And let me tell you, what we're about to uncover is basically a timeless guide to unlocking the massive, untapped power that's lying dormant inside every single one of us. So, let's just kick things off with a pretty huge question, one that the source material really wants us to think about. What if the greatest power in the entire universe isn't way out there in some distant galaxy, but it's actually hidden, right inside of you? I mean, just let that sink in for a second. It's a massive idea, and it really sets the stage for everything we're about to explore. And that question leads us directly to our first big idea, Atma Shakti, which translates to the infinite power of the soul. Now, according to this text, this isn't just some nice philosophical thought. Oh no, it's the very foundation of everything, of all existence, every achievement, and anything we would call greatness. Just look at this powerful verse, taken straight from the article itself. It states, with total confidence, that your own soul power is magnificent. And in the grand arena of life, it's that soul's radiance, that inner light you have, that is the one and only supreme guiding force. It's not out there, it's in here. So here's the most important part, the real takeaway. This power isn't something you have to go out and get. The source describes it as the foundation for every success. It's unbreakable, it's indestructible. It's this inherent force that's already there, inside every single one of us, acting as the very root of our potential for growth and upliftment. Okay, so this power is inside us, but how do we even begin to understand it, let alone harness it? Well, the text introduces this fascinating framework called mesmerism. But forget any spooky ideas you might have. The article presents it as a science, a practical, logical method for analyzing and actually applying our soul power. So, mesmerism is defined here as a scientific method. It's all about understanding how we develop and use our mental and spiritual energies. You can think of it as the science of willpower, a system that gives a tangible structure to those invisible forces of the mind. And this is the aha moment. This is where it all clicks. The article makes it crystal clear that mesmerism isn't some new age concept from somewhere else. No, it's simply another form, another expression of the ancient yogic sciences of India. It's the same timeless wisdom, just presented in a different scientific language that we can understand today. So now that we kind of get what this science is, the article starts to pull back the curtain on how it all works. We're about to dive into the secret of willpower, what's known as Sankalp Shakti, and the key things that make it tick. According to the source, real mental influence stands on these three pillars. First, there's Adesh, or suggestion, the ability to clearly transmit your thoughts. Second, you have Icha, or will. That's all about focusing your mental energy like a laser beam. And third, marjan, or passes, using physical actions, maybe hand movements or a focused gaze, to actually direct that energy. It's this incredible synergy of thought, intention, and action, all working together as one. Okay, enough with the theory. This is where the rubber meets the road. Because the article doesn't just leave us with cool ideas, it gives us specific, time-tested techniques that literally anyone can use to awaken this inner power and work towards self-mastery. First up is a practice called tratak, or focused gazing. It sounds simple, right? You just hold your gaze steady on a single point without blinking, but what you're really doing is training your mind to become incredibly focused, one-pointed, and totally unwavering. It's a foundational exercise for building some serious mental stillness and concentration. Next, we have pranayama, which is the science of breath control. The text explains that by mastering the rhythm of your own breath, you learn how to control and circulate prana, the vital life force energy, throughout your entire body. And this practice doesn't just boost your physical health, it supercharges your spiritual energy too. And finally, there's the incredibly powerful tool of self-suggestion. Think of it like becoming your own personal coach. It's the practice of giving yourself firm, positive commands to essentially reprogram your own subconscious mind. It's a direct route to breaking old habits, building new virtues, and totally transforming your inner world from the inside out. All right, as we start to bring this all together, let's just boil down this profound knowledge into its most essential teachings. We can look at this in two parts: the core knowledge you need to really get, and the core practices you need to apply.
First, the essence of the knowledge. Just remember these things. Your soul is your ultimate source of power, period. Your willpower isn't just a thought, it's a tangible force that can actually shape your reality. Your mind is like a powerful magnet, attracting the circumstances that match your thoughts. And maybe the biggest takeaway, this ancient wisdom and modern science are really pointing to the exact same truth.
And now, the essence of the practice, the how-to part. Techniques like Tratak and Pranayama are the practical keys for unlocking that inner potential. Self-suggestion is your personal toolkit for transformation. You have to remember that consistency is what leads to true self-mastery. And finally, a really crucial reminder. Always, always use these awakened powers for good, for auspicious work.
So we end with this question, which is really more of a call to action for you. After exploring all this incredible wisdom from 1944, the only thing left is to actually apply it. So, concentration, vitality, self-belief, which inner power are you going to choose to awaken today?